This is what the original looks like. It's fairly small, as you can see. And here's a penny. So that shows you any size difference. This is the festoon type bulb. These do taper off on the ends, you'll notice. So you can see they get thin. The dome light, this one is easier to install, the original. This is the wedge bulb. As you notice, it's the connections are on the bottom, and then you flip it over and you got one right there too. Now these are polarized, so when you put them in, if it doesn't work, you know, you go to turn your light on, doesn't work, just, you know, flip it around, turn it the other way. This is going to be for the festoon bulbs. Got these from superbrightleds.com, and this is just, you know, they've got pretty good quality. I would say probably some of the best that I've seen, and I've shopped a couple of websites and bought some from various websites, and I think I've had the best luck with these guys. That's the model number of the festoon bulb that you will want. If you can get different ones, they've got complete measurements for all the different models that they carry. The model of what you want for your wedge bulb. Now you can see those are 194/168, so that's what this replaces. Another trick I want to show you guys, and gals if you're watching, it's going to be quite the pain. The trunk light seemed to be a little bit easier. I got it out with just my fingers, but the license plate lights were quite the pain. Here's Mr. Buford's patented way of getting them out. Call me redneck, but it works. You get duct tape. Okay, so get some duct tape, and then what you do is you know, rip a piece off and then almost fold it in half. Okay, just enough to where you can get it around the tip of the bulb, and then you're gonna squeeze around here so it gets that. Okay, then what you're gonna do is when you go to pull it out, you're gonna have a lot more leverage. Now you can't completely rely on this because it's not going to be the most secure thing in the world. You're going to have to use a combination of your fingers and this. So usually what I do is grab about right here and then pinch down on the rest of it with my finger. Okay? And then you just back and forth until it comes out. Just like that. You're going to notice this is a lot easier. If you want to try it with just your fingers, you'll know what I'm talking about and you'll thank me. Okay, we've got the dome light. It has a very flat tip. It's wide, and you'll see why, because when you, okay, now this is looking straight up, I'm in the driver's seat. Okay, what you're gonna do is put your screwdriver in right here, and you're gonna kind of get it in there. I mean, don't try to, I mean, you're gonna have to lay it kind of flat too, because there's also another piece inside there you have to watch out for. Alright, but you want to get in there. Okay, did you see that? How it popped out like that? Okay, that's all you're gonna have to do. Alright, okay, and when you finally get this, you might have to touch it one more time. To get the light out, alright? Now, make sure that you turn this guy off. I don't want to get shocked. I don't claim any responsibility or have workman's comp for you, so take it easy. One of the hardest ones that you're going to do, because these ends right there, right there, and there, you have to bend. There is kind of a sweet spot. You're going to have to mess with it as far as getting that in there. It's going to get kind of wedged. Once you get it, and it's in there, just leave it, because if you bump it hard enough, it could just pop out. But once it's in there, I mean, it looks good, so, you know, don't complain too much. Okay, your map lights are next. Entry point right here. Okay, you're just gonna, now these ones work both sides on each one. Okay, see it move? Just a little bit. Just a little bit at a time, right there. Each one's just a little bit, okay? Until you can get it to a point where it is almost ready to come out. There we go. So easy. When I looked in how tight this was going to be, thought I was screwed after doing the dome light, but there is hope because these contacts bend very easily. And see, you can actually move this around. So you can angle it, you know, at whatever angle you want. Put it about right there. You get an angle on it. Okay, and again, once it's on, see, look how nice that is. It's a lot better than your stupid halogens, that's for sure. This one is the trunk bulb. You're gonna see that this one's really easy. Do this one first. When you open the trunk, just get this one done right away. The cover on here that you just squeeze like this to pull off, and you just pull that out. Now you'll want to get to this right away, because if you leave the stock bulb in there with the trunk open and wait to do this, the bulb is gonna get super hot and it's gonna be really hard to try to pull it out of there because you're gonna have to wait for it to cool down. Here's the connector to get it power. I just disconnected that while I was doing it because when the trunk's open, there's no way to turn the light off unless you really close down on the trunk. You know, I unplugged that, and you know, it's just a simple connector. It's got like the little hook right in there. Put the new one in. Again, it's polarized, so if it doesn't work, switch it around again. And then, you know, connect everything back up, put the cover on. This cover might not go on quite all the way, but it's gonna be pretty dang close. You know, like those are gonna be locked in there. Alright, last ones are gonna be your license plate lights. There's gonna be 2 screws. One right here, one right here. They're a Phillips head screwdriver. You're gonna probably have to put some pressure on them to not strip them and also get them out of there. Take these 2 out. There's going to be a rubber seal around the edge of this to keep the water out. Once you get in there, there's going to be a housing that's actually fairly flexible once these screws are out, so you can kind of pull it out and get to it. And the light, once it's in there. Now this is the part when I was talking about when you get the and I'll show you the little trick here. You can put some duct tape around the original bulb if you're not going to use them. If you're going to throw them away, this is the way to do it. There we go. Look at my lights. Very cool, right? Right? See, and you got, looks fairly cool, right? So it's a lot better than halogen. This is what people are going to see, so I got the really nice, you know, they're like almost $13 a bulb, but they'll be worth it. But, you know, I'll let you know if something goes wrong on them. But they're a 360-degree bulb with one on the end also, so they give you light everywhere, which is really nice. You can see the coverage is really good on here. Hopefully this was all good. Don't forget my tools. And if you like it, you know, rate it and thumbs up and all that heavy hobbita, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll have more on the way. Alright, hey, thanks guys.